we go. First episode. Life by car. Kind of a concept that I came up with, and gonna try to go through life by cars, with starting out with me, and hopefully moving on to either some of you guys or some higher ups in the auto industry. Everybody that's a car guy knows their life by car. Kind of the concept of this. Plans, probably gonna do some of these, hopefully, and probably a lot more work on my project behind me. Like I said, give it a shot. So we'll start off by my reasoning for starting this channel. Had a life experience that I've been wanting since I was a car guy to ever do, and I've always wanted to go to SEMA. So 2019, we were ready for 2020 to go, and then COVID hit and didn't get to go. So this year we said we're going. And I know how much smoke everybody blows about SEMA. Oh, SEMA cars this, SEMA cars that. I wasn't in it for the car. I mean, I was there for the cars, but more, I was there for the people. And to just have conversations with the people that I look up to, and that I've been going towards. Some of them big names in the industry, some of them been around for a long time. Didn't get pictures with all of them. It wasn't about that, it was about the conversations. But just starting off with some of the YouTubers that I was able to meet, to kind of motivate me into getting into this. Some of you guys watch Throttle. Some of you guys don't. Probably should. They got a smaller YouTube channel, or a YouTube channel that they're putting on along with their part selling business. I got to sit there and just talk with Mickey and just find out how genuine of a guy he is and how much into cars he is. Some other people I met, just meeting people and talking to them and finding out that everybody in the auto industry that I've ever looked up to and talked to, they're just in love with cars. It's how we are. Just some of the bigger names that we got to sit and talk with, and just blew my mind, how nice and polite and open to just somebody random like me coming up and just telling them, hey, either like your products or like your show, or like your channel, and it was just that. I wasn't there to get as many autographs as I could, but it was just to meet people. And whether it was just seeing Barry McGuire there. I mean, I've met him before, and how open he was to conversation with just Joe Blow off the road, and there's a backstory there. He knows his life by car. Mickey from Throttle knows his life by car. Kind of where this concept came up. So, like I said, planning on doing some project stuff. I'll introduce you a little bit to her Yes, it's a girl. We always name them girls' names. And do a little bit of fun work on her. Try this out. That's all we can do. So we'll start off with some of the influencers, actually within just the last year. I've met, I've been able to talk to, some of them that I look up to, some that I like the format of way their YouTube channels exist. You know, there's always the big names, and as they've gotten bigger, you don't see them working on stuff as much. Obviously, they've gotten so big to the point where they don't have, most of the time, and now they've gotten a crew together to do some of the work. But I love that everybody knows their limitations and how, they can just dive in head first and try it, which is more like me. Some of them, have brought in some great people to, do the beautiful work they do. But within the last few years, or within the last year, been able to meet, like I said, a couple of people that I've looked up to. First off, we went to LS Fest. Everybody was there to see Cletus. I mean, we went there. Yeah, it was cool to see Cletus, cool to see Mullet. But you get so overwhelmed, you can't have those, conversations with people. And I we brought the kids. We always bring the kids and involve them in everything we do. It's the only way car guys have started out. They've gotten into it either with their dad or somehow. So the kids come along to everything they can, and yeah, we got to see, like I said, got to see Cletus, got to see Mullet, but we were able to go into the drift paddock, and I was able to have a small conversation with Taylor Ray. He was getting ready for the next round, and I didn't want to, be polite when you're around these people. Don't bug them. They got stuff going on. They're filming. They're doing all that type of stuff. But got to talk with Taylor Ray for a while, and how down to earth he was, and humble. He's just humble. And I found that out with a lot of car people. They don't, at least the ones that I've met personally, they're just humble about everything. Like I said, we got to meet Mickey from Throttle sitting at the Starbucks at SEMA, and just so happened they walked up and got to have a little conversation with him. Genuine, into cars, cared more about, how my first SEMA experience was. Got to, at at Ignite, got to meet one of the female YouTubers, and, she doesn't just, some of you may know her from Diesel Brothers, Lacey Blair. She does powder coating. And like I said, some of you may know her from Diesel Brothers. But now she's got her own shop. Her and her boyfriend have her own shop in Texas. And it's not even her first shop. She's done multiple things, but it's that type of experience that I like, look up to, you know, and I hope more people do. But like I said, some of the other influencers that I haven't met, the bigger names, you know, that I look up to, like I said, Adam LZ, obviously, the guy's, he knows what he's doing, you know, he knows what he likes, he's very particular. And then on the West Coast, you know, you got TJ Hunt. He loves his exotics. What can I say? Not that guy. But some of the other ones that I look like I said, most of the ones that I'm kind of going to try to base this channel off of, is the experiences with people and how they know their life by car. Like I said, some of the other influencers I look up to. Two of the big ones that I really look up to is Jimmy Oaks. I love how in depth he gets with stuff, and the attention to detail that he likes to take. You know, between him and Taylor Ray. Taylor Ray does a lot of fab work, you know, and that type of stuff, right, is what I like to do. Like I said, Tommy Effia, what he's doing with, and he's another person that's got a channel, what he's doing with restoring GTRs is just next level. You know, he is a fanatic about every little detail, and that's probably how I'm going to be about this. You know, I probably won't be able to take it to the level he takes it to, but that's why I'm starting this, to try to eventually meet those people and do these little sit downs and find out their life by car. Like I said, everybody knows what was their first car, what was their first mod. I mean, even to the point where what was the first car they brought their, you know, first baby home in. Just all car guys know life by car. So let's get going on this.